Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and I'm moving the microphone stand ever so closely to my face because it was a little too far away. We're back with World of Horror. Admittedly, I don't really have a deadline tonight, but I'm recording this a little bit later than I would like to because, Lord help me, I'm back on my BS again. Have to say BS. We still got a minute and 30 seconds before I can say frick. But, flip. Darn. Tarnation. H-E. Double hockey sticks. Dun, dun, dun. But, what was I gonna say? I'm recording this a little bit later than I would have liked to, because, listen, I'm back on my, my bull snap, for sure. That's what that means. That's what BS stands for. I spent, I want to say, not in one sitting, 15 hours clicking the same placard in Gridania, and it was taken from me right out from under my freaking nose, right? Like, I click on it, I hit purchase land, land is not available, probably like half a second passes, I click on the placard again, purchase, land is owned by so-and-so, pain, suffering, misery even. I did a 10-hour placard clicking session, and so basically how it works is in a random 24-hour period, we're gonna play Toshiaki, why not? And by that I mean we're gonna play Miku because I want to. In a random, like, when the house goes on sale, there is a devaluation timer, and then there is the hidden purchase timer. The hidden purchase timer can randomly happen in a random time within that 24-hour window. However, statistically, it will happen somewhere in the middle of that 24-hour period. Like, probably about, like, the middle 4.5 hours is the most optimal time to be clicking the placard, right? Now, I had clicked through that window, and we were running, basically, I had clicked through that window, even with a free company member. We were trying to get the house for the FC. We had clicked through that optimal, statistically probable window, and then it just, the devaluation thing kicked in, it lowered in price, and I was like, well, now what are we gonna do? Like, there's, like, literally, like, 5 hours left on this thing. There's, like, a 0.1% chance of, like, the different time things, so it's like, you're gonna have to stay here for 5 hours? I was like, nah. So, I took a nap. I took a nap for 3 hours. That's what I'm working on here, okay? That's what I'm working on. I had like a half yawn speak there. A yawn saying. A yawn dialogue. Z snoozer. But, you know, I took a nap for 3 hours, and that's what I'm running on right now. Fumes, as it were. We'll do... I'm okay with Spider God, yeah. So, although I will say this is medical history, Spider God, this is the real shit. 3 minutes in. Okay, so seconds, light source, no knowledge, but but your left side. So, we could go heavy bonk anyways, but we're gonna go monkey wrench like 100% of the time here. For real. And we'll just remember our seconds and then beat Takashi to death. We do have to worry about the light source, but that's okay. We'll just randomly RNG into a torch or a flashlight at some point. Brick gaming? Nah. We're breaking the curse here. No brick gaming allowed in this run. We'll just kind of roll it like this. But what was I gonna say? Having the school nurse is really good, because we're on medical history, but, best outfit, of course. Well, actually, hold on, like, I think that my favorite is the demon outfit, for sure, but I do think Skeleton Vomit is probably, like, if I did a poll on best Miku outfit, I mean, I don't even know if I would include, like, half of them, but, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, Skeleton Vomit would win, but I do like the demon outfit a lot more. What was I gonna say? So, I clicked the placard for 10 hours. The devaluation rolled over. We were out of the optimal clicking window. So I just took a nap for 3 hours. I woke up, the house was still there, and then I just clicked on it for the next 2 hours. And then I click on it, not available for purchase. I click on it again, purchase. House is already owned by somebody else. Absolute pain and misery, but you know what? It's alright. I think that when you... It kind of, like, maybe I just have a good question mark mindset for it. Where I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, we'll do Bulletin. Well, actually, no, we won't. I don't think I will. We'll do TV Terror. We will do TV Terror after we see Moriko on the TV. I said TV like 5 times there, but that's okay. Essentially, when I start clicking that placard, I understand that there's like 50 other people here. It's the middle of the day, so yeah, no, like, it's the middle of the day. People went to bed last night, and they were rewarded. It was really messed up, actually. Like, I was clicking the placard with, like, 3 people for most of the night. Like, 2 people from the same guild. They didn't get it, by the way. It was actually really funny. Somebody who showed up out of the blue got it, which was really funny. Like, they were probably clicking for, like, 3 hours total, if I had to guess. But, I was clicking with 2 people from the same guild for 10 hours, and they actually stayed when I logged off, so they were clicking for the full 15. I was just clicking for probably a total of 12 hours. And so they did that. And then there was another guy who was just trying to get a house for himself. Like, they were trying to get a house for their FC. I was trying to get a house for my FC. And there's one dude who was trying to get a house for himself. We all clicked through the optimal clicking time. I just pieced out. I came back 3 hours later, and it was like, alright, it's gaming time. And, I mean, it got taken. It is what it is, man. You've missed that damn house again. You don't need to call me out like that, game. I don't really appreciate it. We are 100% gonna sell. Oh my god! So we're in, getting punked range. We can die at any time. You hate to see that. We would love to see, like, Jar of Blood, if that's alright. Like, we would get Jar of Blood, and then we would go pick up, whatchamacallit. We'll just hang out, that's fine. Like, we're gonna fail this 100% of the time, so it's free healing. What I would like to do is I'd like to get a compass as quickly as possible. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you, sir. Now, are we going to sacrifice EXP, or are we gonna get cursed? We're gonna get cursed. And that's a great curse to get. Absolutely. And I kind of want to get to 20% Doom here. Like, I'd like to get the compass as quickly as possible, obviously, for future prospects. But I do, like, I don't hate that. Because if we ran into another hunger curse or anything... Like, I'm trying to think of things that would reduce our... whatchamacallit, you know. I'm trying to think of things that would reduce our charisma. And there are probably several things, but, you know, you do have to consider the fact that I am running on 3 hours of sleep, so, you know, the banter engines are firing on all cylinders, and it's just like, it is what it is, right? Like, the fact that I can even have a conversation with you now, despite it being, go to sleep, Ypan stash, I believe that's one of the best things you ever told me to do. I appreciate it. +1 stamina. We may have missed that damn channel again, but that's technically the best ending. Like, oh, because we have hunger, we get the long pig steak automatically, or at least we have the option. We have that event in the pool, so we're good, theoretically. Store is closed, by the way, so that was the only opportunity to get the compass. So we are, like, kind of happy about that. But yeah, no, the fact that... And yeah, we could get the chainsaw, I guess. Probably should have gone for the chainsaw now that I think about it, but, you know, my eyes are rolling into the back of my head right now. Like a scene out of a freaking horror movie. So the fact that I can even see the screen and talk and play the game is a miracle unto itself. And I feel like, I mean, here's the thing. For better or for worse, I do operate on low sleep. a lot of the time. And so it's not like it's necessarily unusual. I mean, I will take folklore studies, I mean, just because it's a good stat for stat checks, and it's gonna get better as it goes on. But, like, hold on. We're in household hell? Okay. So we should get taken back here. My speed run. My speed run to go to sleep. But I mean, here's the thing. Like, some people were asking in the comments, why do I need a house in Final Fantasy XIV? And I don't know if I replied to that comment or not, because I've been so scatterbrained the last couple of days. upiece.mp4. Basically, how it works is there are certain mechanics in the game that are optional, and they're luxury mechanics, as certain housing guide websites have described. So they're not mission critical, if you catch my drift, but still, like, I would like to be able to engage in some game mechanics that are exclusive to housing, which is gardening. That's a pretty, we're not gonna equip that immediately, okay? Not gonna equip that immediately. If we lose a bunch of stamina, I'll throw it on for sure. I like that, I like to see that. So, there's gardening, which I think we're gonna maybe be able to garden in, like, the next, not necessarily the next patch, but they're coming out with a system that will, like, let you go to an island, and it's theorized because of all the promo art material of characters farming that you'll be able to garden there, which would be pretty nice, like instanced gardens for the masses. But there's also, for FC houses, you can build a workshop, you can build an airship, and you can build a submarine. And it's like this big guild event where you have people from different, like, classes and roles contributing their resources to building a submarine. And the thing that I like about it is that, I mean, first of all, I want to build a submarine because that just sounds cool. But also the airship in particular, I mean, first of all, like, that's a cool guild activity, all right? Like, I can't, like, I can't be the only one who thinks that that's a cool guild activity. Like, getting everybody together. Well, it's a project that you contribute to over a long period of time. You piece. You've missed the attack. I almost want to throw this, but what would we do here? If we brace, can I just do a regular attack for... How much have you ever lost on a coin toss? Ah, you piece. Okay. Get me out of here. Oh, you can't run! The invisible web. Okay, get this out of here. How much have you ever lost on it, etc., etc.? Come on, man. Like, you've got to let me hit these attacks eventually. Thank you. Also, what was that about doing bonus damage? But, touchstone... This should be recoverable, for sure. We did miss a fair few times, and I did misplay on, like, one turn, but it is what it is. But we misplayed to the point where we had, like, sunk cost fallacy, where we just had to keep going, and then Kathako Tarasu means that you can't just be like, nope. No, sir. Good day. I'm leaving. I don't really, like... I don't want to deal with Peculiar Painting. Like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Peculiar Painting, and we're gonna get Ending B, okay? Because I don't want to fight any of the bosses. That's pretty cool. We didn't get it, but that's okay. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a free light source. We're probably gonna level up and get, whatchamacallit, a reason, if we need to. Now, we do need to stay with Emmy, but we can leave here, right? I'm pretty sure we can. So, how much have you ever lost on that coin toss, by the way? Because I lost an opportunity at a house in-game. So yeah, we should be able to go here, grab a flashlight, would be pretty cool. Like, we'll just go ahead and eat the long pig steak? Yeah, that's fine. Grab a flashlight, go back. Now, we need to stay with Emmy here until she's ready. Because we need to go into the room with her and then leave and then come back. Or else we are, as they say in the, we're gonna get yeeted. I'll take perception, just because I think it's generally more useful, and we have to take reason here, it's non-negotiable. If we go into any of the boss fights where we're gonna die, that's fine, TM. And unfortunately, we have to stay with Emmy enough to the point where, like, it's not necessarily like there's a time limit on the mystery, it's that you can either end the mystery early, which is a boss fight, or, it's pretty nice, or you can escort Emmy to the end. So don't have time for this, we're meeting our biggest fan. He's gonna say leave, and we're gonna leave, and then Emmy's gonna be turned into a piece of modern art that we will sell at a museum 20 years later for like $5. Freaky Flood, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. By the way, give me my perception, please. Our perception has somehow become our most cracked stat, and I'm not entirely happy with that. But it is what it is. Mermaids, abnormal arms. I feel like, hold on. +1 damage, -4 stamina. So, we could put this on now if we wanted to. And I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. Because we have 9, right? So we might as well. And we still get the benefit of having the flashlight in our inventory. Nice ring is two funds. We could potentially buy a, whatchamacallit. We're gonna do this. Let's see what we got here. Abnormal anatomy. I don't think we're gonna go to the hospital twice. I think that for the most part, and we're gonna take EXP there. I know that's kind of risky, especially because we don't have any spells. I think it'll be okay. I was tempted there. I was tempted there to take something truly evil, just to see if we could dilute the pool a little bit. Go ahead and back out there. It's safe apartments, which is very nice, by the way. If you can save like a safe mystery for last, that's probably what you want to do. But the problem is we do not want to get drenched pretty much under any circumstance, which is a bad thing. But back to the submarine thing and the airship thing, because I do want to finish that. Well, we'll do this, that's fine. I didn't really like the outcome, of course, but you can basically send airships and submarines on expeditions for your company. Okay, so this is really, really bad. This is, like, colossally terrible. We don't have adrenaline, so we can't do anything like that. We need to kill this guy as quickly as possible. So right now we're looking at 2 turns minimum, but I don't know if we can take 4 reason and walk that off, can we? Like, here's the thing. We either need to use the nice ring to go buy a freaking, whatchamacallit, a experimental drug, or we need to, like, we need to kill this guy, and we need to kill him quickly. We need to throw something. I think that's non-negotiable. But what do we throw? Do we throw the demon mask of all things? No, I don't think we do. Stamina's not our problem here. But we have to throw something or we're dead. So we have to do this. This is the only thing that we can do. And this is a reminder to go buy the, you know, the pocket knife from the boy. So throw that. It's a shame because our reason is our worst stat. And so we're kind of having some problems here. I would have loved Doomed already, man. That would have been absolutely fantastic, but, you know, it is what it is. All the vents connected to one place. Can we go? I mean, yeah, we can. Like, we're not gonna die to reason. Absolutely not. I think it's literally impossible. And you know what? I think I will opt into this, because it doesn't really matter what it is. We can get it taken care of pretty quickly. Although broken jaws isn't something that the school nurse can take care of. So the reason why we wanted to do this is obviously, like, this enemy hits like a truck, and so we also need to be able to hit like a truck so that we can kill the enemy in a reasonable amount of time. I think 14 damage is pretty good. Although that doesn't actually, now that I think about it, that doesn't really get us anywhere. Because that's still 3 turns and we don't have 3 turns. So let's see what we can achieve with a Brace for Impact, okay? I think Bracing for Impact is probably better left for after turn 1. Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna go all in here, and we need these to hit. This is a very bad boss fight for us. So we're gonna brace here, and then we're gonna hope for the best. Oh, that's bad. That's bad, man. That's bad. Like, we could for real die here. Coughing blood, -2 dexterity, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna do... So that's gonna kill. So we got there in the end, but I want you to know how precarious that actually was, right? Like, how dangerous that fight was. It was a very dangerous fight. We almost died for sure. So Mermaids last. I think this is the time where we're gonna have to, like, spend a lot of our resources to make things happen. First of all, I think we're probably gonna go here. We're gonna spend some Doom here. We're probably gonna go up to like 67, 68% Doom. So go ahead and get this taken care of. Go ahead and get this taken care of. Maybe we shouldn't have bothered with Broken Jaw. We're not gonna bother with Tiny Cuts. That doesn't matter. Go ahead and get Painkillers. Don't use them yet, though. And then we're gonna go to the pharmacy, and we're gonna get experimental treatment. Oh, but that puts us down to... That does put us down, though. Like, I will say, like, that, like, we go from 9 to 7, which does kind of suck. We could reroll for a sewing kit for sure. But I'll take an experimental drug still. Like, I think that's fine. It's not ideal, of course, but I think it's fine. Fondest memory, sure. I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. We really are lacking Doomed already and Adrenaline, like probably the 2 best Miku perks. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little bit scared because, like, you should have known pretty much the moment I said 3 hours of sleep. There's literally no chance I was remembering our seconds. Actually impossible. I mean, it was already an impossible challenge, but it's just like, you've added a +1 to the dice roll. Oh boy. Okay, so this is actually really bad. This is highly bad. I don't really know what to do here. So we can sell this for 1 fund. Actually, hold on. Use the Nice Ring. Gain 2 funds. Go to the pharmacy, get a sewing kit. Thank God for that. Use the black hair that we got earlier. Sewing kit gaming. Relatively safe. We're okay with where we're sitting. This is bad. 2 90s? That, I mean, oh boy. Like, we just go all out and then hopefully kill her next turn? I think that's the best thing that we got. Oh my god! Okay, we can miss the 2 90% chances, sure. And then hit the lower one. That's totally fine. Do we at least win? We do win. So we're at the end. If you can believe it, we made it to the end of the game. We're gonna heal a bit. Not a lot, though. We should be able to win with this, which is pretty nice, as long as we don't get absolutely yeeted here. Yeah, I think we have to do that. So about getting absolutely yeeted, I think we're fine. No, we're not fine. Did we get contaminated water? No, we didn't. So that's at least nice. We can do this. Let's take a look at what we actually have going on in the lighthouse, and I'll kind of walk you through it. So plus 10% Doom, so we're at 9. -3, Takashi, and then we are not fine, actually, if we have World of Darkness, which we don't. That's Freaky Flood. So it's just -3. Oh, it's just -3. Just casual -3, everybody. Nothing wrong with that. I think I would rather put a point into dexterity. I think I would rather put a point to dexterity, just because it means that we can be desperation range for Takashi. So, adrenaline, dexterity. I didn't want to level up anyways, don't worry about it. So, we go up to 91. I might get one of them right, but let's just assume 91, worst case scenario. So, 91, -3 reason. Kill Takashi turn 1, and then we win. So we got there in the end. If you can believe it, we got there in the end. So the first thing that we did was TV Terror. Correct? Yeah, like the first thing we did was TV Terror. And then I'm pretty sure it was Household Hell, right? Yeah. That probably informs our decision on who the second enemy was. Maybe that was Animated Head. Because I'm trying to think of Household Hell enemies. No, it was not. Wait. Was it? I'm trying to think. Was Animated Head Peculiar Painting? I think it was Animated Head. I'm gonna go with that, but it was either Whole Ridden Thing or Animated. It was Whole Ridden Thing. That's completely fine. Alright, goodbye. Not a 100% chance to hit, actually. And we'll just take his wallet. Why don't we? Okay. Fun little Miku run. Absolutely. Like, we didn't have adrenaline there until Takashi, and yeah, Takashi was doing 4% Doom. I'm pretty sure that's because of the burn, actually. But we could have lived. We could have lived that. Unless we got the second mystery wrong. If we got the second mystery wrong, then we would be at, like 96% right now, and then a Takashi would kill us. And so that burn would have been our undoing if we didn't one-shot him. Which we could. We could have missed. We had a 95% chance. Which, considering what happened on the previous fight, yeah, like, for real. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. And, yeah, just stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.